think this is esports? You think esports? This is FTC!
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to another I forgot the name. Shoujou Senshi Senjyou online. I'm Callisto. This is my anime tournament. We're going to be running Granblue Fantasy Versus today. We got a small 8-man bracket. We're going to be showing probably most every match on stream. After that, we're going to be taking a bit of a break, and we'll be back with Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. So, lots of anime action for you today. My normal pals, Zach in a Box and St. Cola, are tied up with CPT Online right now, so I'm going to be running things solo today. So we're going to pretty much get right into things. We're going to have Akilo and Kakera up first. Kakera, this is his first time in SSSO. We also have Royal Heart, has gotten a PC up and running, trying to make his way back into Granblue Fantasy Versus. We'll see how his character crisis goes. Who else do we have in the bracket? Kilo, you know, the standby titan of SSSO, still here. We're going to see people trying to take him down. We also have Kizercrate, one of the few people who's managed to do so. So, let's get into the action here. All right, Grand Percy. Kilo, having been here pretty much every week, if there's a matchup he knows, it's going to be Percival. I think that's kind of like, for the people who consistently tune into SSSO, you know that this is a Percival-heavy tournament. If there's going to be one matchup that people know, it's probably that. So, Kilo looking for the early boot, finds the EX. All right, takes the air reset. Kakera trying to jump out, got caught. Frame trapped, and of course, why does Gran get a 5L for counter hit like DP? Like, I know I can only sort of talk because Kat does get combos, very beefy ones, for her counter hit MDP, but I don't think any other character gets a combo off of LDP, even if it counter hits. So, nice adjustment on round start by Kakera, finds the 5H into EX thrust. All right, changing the jump timing with JU, able to bait out the anti-air. We'll see how, you know, how willing he is to keep that up and what Kilo's adjustment's going to be. Ooh, EXDP. Not respecting the plus frames at all. All right, Kilo finds the JU cross up. Going to push towards the corner. Oh, big counter hit. Going to cash out straight to super. I like that. He didn't have any timer except for EXDP up, so he just backed up, and if there was a jump, EXDP could handle it. Waited for his timers to come back. Now, boot has to be respected. That could have been straight punished, actually. That was pretty risky, uncanceled 5H. All right, Kakera still in this round. Gets the guard break. Oh, nice. Slightly misspaced on the JU, and Kilo had the 2H. And Kilo actually had a nice delay on that 2H. Even if the JU would have been a little bit higher up and more forward, I think he would have had the timing to anti-air it. Okay. Going for the EX low. Nice block by Kilo. All big whip punish. 5H into EX boot. He's going to go ahead and cash out. He built the meter for the super, too, on the last hit. We got 55% for one whiff punish. Oh, man, that was almost combo, too. On the JU whiffs. So, you know, Kilo's on point because he whiff punished JU from Percival, which is like +2 on whiff, I want to say, give or take. Nice, finds the 2H. Easy combo into some corner carry. EX boot is definitely the danger. There's the block. Still plus frames, had to respect it. Wow! The whiff punish on 5H on the way down. Nice spot dodge against EX Gunflame. That's very risky, but good timing by Kilo there. Yeah, getting -5 and letting the DP rip. And stuffing the EX dash with EX Fireball. It's going to close it out for Kilo, 2-0. He'll be moving on in winners. All right, so see what the second game is. Oh, it's me. It's going to be me and Royal Heart. So, been a while since we've played. Let's get these in here. There we go. All right, so talking to Royal Heart this week, sounded like he is currently sold on DJ as his character. Jita fit him well. He played a lot of characters early on, but I think kind of the movement of Jita fits him well. Usually pretty solid neutral, pretty good defense, decent anti-airs, and having that walk speed is going to be pretty scary. So this matchup is... it's fairly even. I feel like the H's of Jita put in a lot of work. She can whiff punish Cat 5H a lot easier than Cat can whiff punish hers. They have similar 2Ms, but Cat is a little bit better. Cat does have the benefit of having EX Thrust, which is one of the weaknesses of Jita, despite her being a really strong character, is on far whiff punishes. Sometimes she has trouble converting because she doesn't have EX Boot or EX Thrust to connect from long range. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, her fireball game, very good. Oh, yeah, I missed the punish. Ooh, nice whip punish with the 2M. Oh, I missed my DP. What? All right. I'm not going to, what? That's how we're going to start? All right. All right. Settled it down. No. Ooh, that was supposed to be close 5L. That was scary. My timers are a little messed up, so I gotta chill. Alright. Woo! Alright, that was spooky. We recovered it. You know, it was a little scary when the SSBA dropped out. We're in there. Nice challenge. Okay. You can hear me mashing. I was hella mashing. No. No. Ooh! You did the MDP, the slow one? I think this is enough with animation. I did the real input. Yeah. Yeah, we actually never got to do the offline SSS. It will it will be a thing when we can get back to locals, but actually the day that kind of we hit the point where everything had to be shut down was actually the first one. Oh, I was mashing. Nice whip punish. Didn't use the EX though. Uh-oh. That's gonna be close. I think he's alive. Oh, never mind. Cat damage. Sick. Yeah, GameWorks is cold. That's a great description. GameWorks is mad cold upstairs. You know, we have a really good working relationship with GameWorks when we run our offline events. They, I don't really ask for much from them other than the space, and they don't ask much for me other than their cut when people come in, and that's it. They give us the space, they give us the tables, they give us the power. They let us come in, set up our tournaments, and run the stream, and everything has, you know, gone pretty well in the events that I run. So we'll be back to it. And also, like, you know, if I'm being selfish, it's down the street, right? Like, that's also big for me. Ignite will always be my home. That'll always be my home base for sure. But Ignite's also an hour drive, so sometimes it's nice to, you know, drive 5 minutes. All right, so moving on. Going to be Kizzer and Rogue. Again, pretty common matchup that you see around here. Percival versus Cat. And this is a pretty even matchup. Percival a little bit better up close, a little bit more mix-up options. Cat can hurt him from very far away, as whiff punishable as she is. And not even a whiff punish. Like, if you, as Percival, don't cancel your far 5H, on block, Cat can just straight up 5H punish that into EX thrust, or sweep punish into hard knockdown into a safe jump. There's that too, like she can catch the start of the Gunflame. And Percival sometimes does have to be a little aggressive here, and Kizzer definitely one of the good people to show that off. You can see that they're looking at the fireball timers, recognizing the fireball, and just letting the EXTP rip. Oh no, frame trap with the EX though. That's going to do a lot of damage for only 3 moves. Oh, whiff punish with the EX fireball. And that's what I was talking about. Like, there's so much extended hurtbox and recovery frames on his 5H that... Oh, he went for the guard break, but he didn't full hold it. I think he was trying to catch a jump out. All right. Rogue with the corner control. Because they're trying to jump his way out, and there's a big whiff punish. And that's what I was talking about, right? Like, Cat, even though... Overall, Percival on paper seems like he has the range advantage in this matchup because he can connect from further away. He's significantly more whiff punishable than Catalina is. And Catalina is, if nothing else, probably the best whiff punish character in the game. Like, that is specifically her strength in the game. All right, sweep and EX Fireball for plus frames. Got the 2M punish on the sweep. No super, though. And Rogue just backing off. Not trying to overextend his advantage when the timers are down. Because there's got a lot of life to make up here. And there's a counter hit. Caught him trying to dash in. Rogue cleaning things up in game 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, back to game 2. No changes. All right, better start for Kizzer here. Has the corner. Oh, wow, that was a clutch poke out. As I was about to say, I mean, that corner positioning is the entire game for Percival, right? Like, then he gets to start mixing up which Gunflame to use, try to get Cat challenging. There you go, see the thrust, but no stocks available. Baited out the DP, straight into super. Okay, gonna maintain all of his timers here. Any hit right now can do it. There it is. That should be it. Rogue moving on to match point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice DP, not even risking the mix-up on if it was going to be JU versus JH. Oh, and another good counter poke. And Rogue is just really finding these clutch hits into EX thrusts. And just takes the air reset. Nice, doesn't get hit by the JU. Rogue using a lot of standing buttons, which does open up the risk of roll, but so far, Kizzer's just trying to approach a little more slowly. All right, Kizzer starting to run out of life. Rogue going for the shimmy, runs in with the 5M. Oh, caught him running back in with the throw. Plus frames. Kizzer looking for the DP. Oh, and a challenge. I don't think at that range Percival's plus. I think he's closer to like -2 there. Kizzer living pretty risky. Good block. Oh, frame trap with the super. I don't think... Oh, she was. I actually thought that spacing for Kizzer was good and that cat wouldn't be able to make it through on the roll and had to hold it, but Rogue did go ahead and go for the roll and it was just close enough to get through. That's going to be the punish. And Rogue moving on in winners. All right, so let's see what our next match lined up. Looks like we're going to have Marvin Pai and Akito. I don't know if these two have played yet before. Marvin Pai put in a lot of work recently on the Fairy. Grinding that matchup with him a lot has not been a ton of fun because it went from me smoking him all the time to me not being able to touch him, and I like helping my friends improve. I don't like when I help improve them to the point of them beating me. That's less fun. Akito going to be playing Charlotta, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so Dog Bomber asked in the chat kind of how the online is for the game. It's Arxis online, so it's a little sus. The big thing with the PC game is being able to run with VSync off, which basically makes your inputs come in slightly faster, like maybe a frame or two faster compared to the PS4 where VSync is forced on. And that offsets basically a frame or two of net play delay. So it's not that the net play itself is any better, it's that the native input delay of the PC version with VSync off can kind of offset a bit of the net play. The big thing there is that it is different than PS4 offline, so you don't necessarily want to do all of your labbing in PC, or your timing may be a little bit off compared to PS4, though Granblue is a bit more forgiving compared to a lot of games. Oh, went for the M roll straight into GG. Akito's running out of life. Marvin not really committing to anything. Yeah, just using GG to hold down the neutral. And GG is very strong against Charlotta if it can get out. It's still a dangerous play because EX roll can run through and catch the punish before GG can land, but it's still kind of up to the Charlotta to be ready to do that fast. And if the Fairy decides to throw out 236L or 236H instead, that's going to be a punish. That's sort of the level 1 matchup knowledge check for Fairy players, right? Like, what are they canceling things to and what are they throwing out in neutral? Because GG can generally be punished if she throws it out raw by just doing a forward moving move or a fireball to at least make her block. Where the 236 moves, the whip, if you roll it, most characters can punish it. It has a ton of recovery. So if you see it and get the forward roll, like if the Fairy's doing just block strings into it, that's generally pretty punishable. There you go. There's the punish on the GG throw. So a lot of Fairy matchup comes down to paying attention to what she's canceling her on block moves to. Because she can't get away with doing the same thing every time. Oh, that was clutch! Stuff the EX Demon Flip move. I think that was the overhead that Akito had gone for. Oh, okay, super. On the GG, and he recovered in time to spot dodge. Nice heads-up play by Marvin.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, so to answer in the chat, how the game works, rather than using meter for EX moves are like Dragon Ball, where it's the H version of the specials, and the icons up top are your recast timers for the moves. If you do the normal version, it has a faster recast. If you do the EX, it'll have a longer recast. So now you can see how slowly the fireball animation next to Marvin's meter is filling up because you use the EX version of the whip. And then if you use the easy input, the skill button, with different directions to do the moves, that will make the recast timers even longer compared to normal. With the trade-off being that, like for me, if I want to mash a DP, and my main concern is that I get the DP, I'm holding forward and I'm mashing skill in H because I want to make sure that I get the easiest input on the DP. If I'm worried about my recast timers, then I'm doing like a real input. And then in some situations, several supers will have lower minimum damage if you do the easy input than if you do the real input. So at the end of an extended combo, that can make a difference. And also the animations will trigger for supers from a bit further away on the real inputs for those that have animations that don't happen up close. That's a safe jump. Yeah, Marvin going to close it out. Taking 2 games, moving on in winners. All right, so that's going to move us on to the next match. Going to be Kilo against myself. We actually played a lot in the past week or two. Going from I'd only played Kilo like twice ever in these tournaments, and then we actually got a lot of casuals, and the cabinets were locked to 2 out of 3, so it was more simulating sets. Kilo did win most of them, but I was able to take several, so it's possible. Nothing's ruled out any given Saturday here. Cat Gran fairly even. I mean, Gran gets to go ham and do some dumb stuff, but Cat matches his damage, and in some ranges, Cat has better buttons. Although I want to say that if they're playing the same matchup against other characters, Cat generally has better buttons, but against Gran himself head to head, Cat buttons are, in my opinion, slightly worse often because they're a bit more whiff punishable. Gran is extremely hard to whiff punish on his H's. Oh, that could have been a bigger punish. Oh, I tried to 2M stuff that. I felt it was coming, and I still got smoked. And that's the danger. They have similar tools with EX Boot and EX Thrust, but EX Thrust is slower and more negative on block than EX Boot. Like EX Thrust is just slightly worse in the same tool. No. No. Leave me alone. Nice block. My timers are messed up, so I gotta chill. Okay. Yeah, and once she has the corner, I feel like that was the big change I had to make as Cat, was once I have the corner, just not doing anything. Just cage with 2M. That's the scary part. It's very easy to clash with Gran. Oh, I'm dead. Clashing with Gran happens a lot. That wasn't a Chicago punish. I wanted the positioning. And winning a clash versus Gran is actually impossible. This should be close. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Yep. And that's what I was talking about, right? That's the equalizer where I think in spaces of similar tools, Gran has a slight advantage, but at the end of the day, both characters can hit each other for 60-70%, and you can never rule out a character that can turn a single poke into 60%. That's just universal for fighting games. Whoa, the roll didn't get me through. Close enough for the wall bounce. Oh, I'm being harassed. Nice DP. I'm out of the corner, though. I'll actually take that. That's what I was talking about. Jeez. If you trade with boot, you just get smoked because JL is faster than whatever options you have. Nice. Good spot dodge. Waiting out. Woo! He walked into it. Yep, ran into that. Yeah, that doesn't... I mean, yeah. Senko and Marvel can do 60%. Jill can do 60% Marvel. They can just only do 60%. Oh, God, that's sweet. What a challenge. Wow. Hard knockdown. That was a mistake. Sick. That's exactly how I drew it up. Exactly how I had it planned. The EXDP into the safe jump, it was definitely not supposed to be a super for the cash out. And, you know, the ambiguous cross-up stayed in front. It's called Oki. Look it up. All right. That's going to move me on to winners. Let's see where we are next. We're going to have Rogue and Marvin Pie. Marvin Pie cannot get away from cats. No matter what he does, he's going to be forever held hostage in the cat matchup. All right. Super Saiyan Kid, what fighting game do I think I'm the best at? My best game is probably always going to be Street Fighter 4. I think this is the first game I've been like not total doo-doo at since Street Fighter 4. Well, I take that back. There's games that I think that I'm decent at and also games that I like, and the only two times that those things have intersected were probably Street Fighter 4 and this game, which is why I'm pretty all in on this currently. Also, I have old man hands now, and Street Fighter 4 is much harder to be good at than it was in 2014. All right, Marvin Pie back on the ferry. Up against Rogue. This is something, Rogue and I actually were playing with Fury Fire the other day, and Rogue is in a similar situation as me, where the main person or people that he plays against are Fairy players. So the single matchup that he knows the most is Fairy, and Marvin the same. I mean, he's grinded a ton against me. I played against both Marvin Pie and Zach in a box, and now Macho playing Fairy, and it's dangerous when you get a different look, right? When you play someone who plays the same character as your normal training partner, and you think you have a handle on how the matchup is supposed to go, and then they play differently. Good situation for Marvin here, though. Install just ran out. All right, he's not out of this yet. Marvin has to debate at some point. No, he's able to find the 2M, so he didn't have to risk the DP. And this is my hot take with Fairy balance, is everyone complains about her being Dulcim with a DP. I love Fairy having a DP, because if it was not for the fact that sometimes you can bait that DP out because it's not very good, I don't know how else I would hit Fairy a second time in the match. Good spacing on the thrust. He actually challenged after Marvin claiming his turn, though. Oh, no! Ran into GG. That's going to hurt. Oh, he actually got fortunate there. So GG did not pop right away, because if GG would have popped there and held him in the air, Marvin would have gotten another whip into probably the end of the round. Nice defense by Marvin. Yeah, 214L, very hard to punish both, even on whiff. Oh, no, he didn't get that. I think he wanted, I think that was supposed to be far 5L buffered into EX thrust, and probably buffered the 2-1-4 a little too early and got 2L instead of 5L, and the 2L has less range and just whiffed, and then he got a raw EX thrust. That's unfortunate. That would have been, with Fairy health and full SSBA, that probably would have been a dead Fairy for, you know, pretty minimal combo.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, Marvin opening with the whip, looking for the fireballs. We'll see what Rogue's response. Nice empty jump, finds the punish with 2M. EX thrust is down though, and that makes the matchup way harder to approach. There's the roll into punish. So neutral is mostly just a really big RPS between these characters. Fairy's standing buttons will generally beat Cat's crouching buttons, and her crouching buttons will beat Cat's standing buttons, but the opposite's true. Cat's 5M will generally stuff most standing things by Fairy, and her 2M will stuff Fairy's crouching moves and be comboable to EX thrust for pretty big damage. So usually it's just RPS and neutral of who wants to commit to the crouching button first and risk getting hit. All right, it's going to be the setup. I don't disagree with that, actually. He was a little bit close to make it unsafe, but the way that the ball works is that it, like, arcs up and then comes down, and Cat can EX thrust, like, underneath it. And if Fairy tries to push her advantage with a button too early, it's actually very common to be able to just EX thrust through that ball super setup. What's Fairy's worst matchup? Probably Gran, maybe. Yeah, Charlotta Lance, I could see all those. Lance, in general, matches up pretty good against characters who are, like, more stationary, relying on controlling the space in front of them, because he can navigate in spaces that others can't. And Fairy, I don't know if I want to call them weaknesses, because you can see there that it does work, but her anti-airs are, you know, not the strongest part of the character. Gee, why is this combo still going? What was that? But yeah, I think characters that have a lot of movement options, Charlotta, Lance, are going to be good. DJ, I actually sort of like the DJ matchup against Fairy as well, because DJ's sweep can low profile any standing move that Fairy can do. So if the Fairy's being aggressive with buttons, you can just, like, sweep with punish stuff really easily. All right, so Marvin Pie going to move on in winners. We're going to move on down to the loser's side. We're going to start with, I believe, Kilo and Kizercrate. These two, no stranger to each other in the matchup. They've played a bunch of times.
Gran versus Percival.
No surprises on matchup. Gran, Percival.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Keep in mind, it's loser, so it is a 2 out of 3. And Kizer's already successfully held off Kilo in 3 out of 5s before. Nice block by Kizer. I didn't know where that JU was going to hit. That's slightly punishable, yeah. Kizer backdashing out, trying to regain a more favorable space. Yeah, you can see he has, like, a pretty specific positioning he wants to keep to where Boot is going to maybe have trouble reaching. Gonna get, wow! Oh, I can't believe Gran 2H keeps them in front after a boot so that he doesn't lose the corner. And then he still gets the combo after it. This is ridiculous. All right. Kizer found the EX low, but it was a little bit too far, so he wasn't able to get the 5M pickup from it. Oh, yeah, close enough for the bounce. Easy finish for Kilo.
Battle 2. Engage.
Running up with the 5M, interesting. You don't see actually a ton of 5M out of Gran because his 2M and his 5H and his sweep are such strong buttons, but it's actually a very competent button in itself. Nice. Kizer, a lot of stocks here. Going to get pushed into the corner. How long is he going to hold the pressure? Not very long. That's exactly what I was wondering. How long till the DP comes out? Okay, just going with the jump in. Kizzer holding his ground here. Just trying to not get pushed into a big combo. Oh, no. I'm not even gonna... I think this is dead. I'm pretty sure this is dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kilo wants nothing to do with him now. Yeah, that was going to be so hard. He was probably trying to get close enough to where he could EXDP through a fireball, which is why you saw the run there, but that was going to be a near impossible comeback. Nice, finds the 5H, but a little too far for the grab. Tried to reset. TP. Nice. Gonna just take the safe jump. Not spending too many meters. Still has boots available. And there's the counter hit. That's going to be the round. Kilo moving on the match point. And that's how fast Gran can finish things, right? Like, once he has the corner, he just needs a mix-up or two. Nice jump out. He wasn't going to get a punish on the gun flame, but he was able to get frames off of that. So nice awareness by Kilo. Ooh, overhead. I wonder what that was supposed to be. All right. Kizzer, pretty big life disadvantage, but does have corner positioning. Any errant EX low, and you can see Kilo is crouch blocking right now because EX low can definitely finish this, but whoa, God. And Kizzer with kind of the desperation 5U there, trying to just get any sort of start, but Kilo backing off, going to make it whiff and get the whiff punish. All right, so we're moving along in losers. Up next is going to be Rogue against Royal Heart. So, more Cat DJ. I feel like there's a lot of duplicates, right, in terms of entrance in the small bracket. Despite only having 8 people today, we have multiple Cats, multiple Percys, which is fairly normal for these tournaments. Only having 1 Fairy is like the really, I guess, kind of odd part. All right, Royal Heart sitting down on the P1 side, Rogue on player 2. Oh, okay. Royal Heart going with Matera. Royal Heart, prior to taking a break from Granblue when we still had offline tournaments, I mean, he played like 7 characters and won most of our locals with whoever he kind of chose to play that week. So Matera was definitely one of the ones in his stable. He beat me with Luane like 32 times. That wasn't very fun. I think he played like most everyone but Basaraga. Nice. DP's out. Doesn't want to hold the assault pressure. A little bit of misspacing on the JU though. Big counter hit. Doesn't cash anything out. Nice conversion into the hard knockdown. Yeah, Rogue's timers are all down, so just backing off. I like that. Keep it in a range where, like, the best thing that Royal Heart could do here is assault in, and that EXDP's there since that was the one timer he had available. Just has to be careful to not eat too much stray damage here. Yeah, just respecting the assault. The sweep. Ooh, this might be enough. He's going to get the animation. This is going to be close. I think that's enough. Yeah. Nice clutch out by Royal Heart there.
Battle 2, engage.
There's a big poke, gets the corner right away, and this is where it's hard for Matera. Yeah, gonna get the hard knockdown. Pushes back to mid-screen instead of taking the side switch. Maybe it would have been good to jump over and get back towards the corner, but... Oh, no. Okay. Tried to challenge, maybe didn't get a DP because of the side switch. Yeah, roll's actually fairly dangerous against Matera. I think it's usually easier to approach a little more slowly against her. Royal Heart with a pretty good lead, but I mean, it's Cat. Any touch can finish it, but not going to find it. Royal Heart going to take game 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Bear with me a moment. Got to get more coffee in here. Hurting. All right, we're back. Rogue with the good corner conversion. And that overhead, like Cat objectively has probably the worst overhead in the game, which is very fair. She should not have a good overhead with everything else that she has going on. So it's always a pretty big extension to try to go in for that throw bait. It's so rewarding if you get it. But in my opinion, a lot of times it's just not really worth the risk because you have to run in at a spacing that's not super favorable for Cat, and also it can just get mashed out easy. But able to find a jump in here. SSBA is going to close it out. Rogue's going to get around on the board.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, and that's exactly kind of what you want to do for Matera neutral, is you try to find her throwing a regular fireball and use your EX to punish her through it and get the hard knockdown and use that to move forward. And trying to snipe bad butterfly calls with EX thrust. Oh, finds the counter hit, but no conversion, but there it is. Doesn't cash out yet. Super still on deck. Went for the overhead. Oh, jump back just to try to cage, and JM still able to find the hit. Rogue in pretty good shape here still, though. Just has to not run into random damage. Royal Heart probably has to start thinking and be a little bit more aggressive with the 5Us here. There's one, and he tried to 2H it, and you pretty much have to DP it. Okay. It's going to be pretty close. Yeah, that should be it again. Yeah. Royal Heart moving on to match point. Oh, wow. Went for the super aggressive start with the early 2U, and nice punish by Rogue. Rogue cycling his timers here, getting big punish damage. Throw. All right, went for the tick throw. Royal Heart jumped out, but he didn't JU out of the corner, and instead tried to cut him down with a button and got anti-aired. And that is like the worst possible situation against Cat, is getting counter hit anti-aired in the corner. Like this character will absolutely smoke you for an anti-air in the corner. All right, so it's going to bring us to 1-1. Royal Heart may be thinking about a character change. Looks like he's going to re-up with Matera.
Battle 1. Engage.
Wow, the third hit of EX Fireball caught late, giving even more advantage. All right, Rogue got a little aggressive, trying to EX thrust in, find a counter hit. Yeah, you can see Royal Heart kind of turning on the offense a little bit, getting a little bit more aggressive with both the assaults and the sweeps. Ooh, yeah, that was actually minus on block. Cat hit way too high up on Matera. All right, pretty good life lead here for Royal Heart, but I mean, it's Cat. Any stray like this. All right, he's going to cash out straight into SSBA. I actually like this. Like, he got a ton of damage, and both timers are up, so a lot of options here. Yeah, going to just EX Fireball for the plus frames. EX Thrust is still there, but 2M gets clipped by the Assault, and this has been most of the rounds that Royal Heart has won, has just been catching a clutch Assault. Rogue caught a little off guard there. All right. Oh, big 2M. Yeah, gonna cash out EXDP, and that's exactly what I was talking about. So he was fishing for the big hit, because if he gets the counter hit on the overhead, that's it. That's the round. Ooh, this is going to hurt. But Royal Heart with a really heads-up 5L. Oh my god, is that dead? Catalina damage. Oh my goodness. I legit, I fully acknowledge Cat damage as being absurd, and I thought that, I have no illusions on how much damage she does, and I still was surprised that killed. All right, match point both players here. Royal Heart trying to hang on, has a pretty good life lead here, but I mean, as you just saw, it only takes one. Nice anti-air with the 2H. Didn't get the full pickup, but keeping the momentum going with the assault and the empty jump. Nice. Royal Heart going to close it out. Moving on in losers. Good clutch. All right, so that's going to move us back to the winner's side. We're going to have our winner's finals. It's going to be myself against Marvin Pie. Going to be a 3 out of 5 set, being winner's finals. Fairy versus Cat. This could go either way. We've played a lot recently. In the last 3 weeks, we've played literally hundreds of matches, and Marvin has been steadily really getting a handle. There were definitely a solid week and a half where he just did not understand how to approach Catalina and was having a hard time with it. And the advice I gave him was basically stop doing Fairy's punishable stuff and start doing her not punishable stuff. And that's all he really did. And then I started getting smoked. Generally, Fairy has to make a mistake, right? She has to overextend with a bad block cancel into whip or something. Give Cat something to punish. Other than that, there is just the RPS in neutral where if Cat gets the right 2M and the EX thrust, she can really get her party started. That right there. Oh no. I messed up my timers. That's actually a big mistake. So I just have to chill and not get hit by a whip for the most part. Yeah, I got past the GG. I don't have to worry about that. Whip is down. I don't have to worry about that. There's the whip punish. It's not a whip punish. It's more a counter hit. So Fairy's big weakness is that she extends hurt boxes before her moves are active, except when she's in the air. Good luck anti-airing Fairy. Overhead. Wonder if that was supposed to be something else. Oh, I didn't have super. That was a big fuck up. I autopiloted a super combo without the meter. And good mix. I'm opened up in the corner. This is going to be rough. Oop. Yeah, I want that side switch. Oh, God. Oh, I really thought he would block. Nice back throw. Nice roll. Oh, I got caught trying to jump. Wow, and the GG still got me from behind. That sucks. This character's messed up. All right, time for fucking 10-minute long combo. Yeah, I'm dead. Game 1, going to Marvin.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh god, that's not one. That was a big mess up. Bad confirm. Ah, it's a nice challenge. That's what I was sort of talking about, the danger of the overhead for Cat. Oh, God. Oh, this round's going downhill. Nice tech. I wanted the back throw for the side switch, but pretty heads up tech there.
Battle 2. Engage.
God, come on. That's actually one of the bigger nerfs that really did hurt Cat, was the more recovery on 5L means that where most characters can mash 5L to punish spot dodge and rolls, Cat doesn't get that anymore. She has the extra recovery kind of makes the difference to where doing 5L does not line up to be a roll punish if they're able to roll through. So she still has to use 5M or 5H to handle rolls. Yeah, I gotta hold this. So a little trick I just did there, when you block 5U from Fairy, you want to hold guard and then mash back, because you'll get free instant guards for meter. Oh my god, I got caught jumping. What? I was blocking, come on. Oh my god, he crossed up my input. That was a DP and I got a roll. Oh, this fucking character. Yeah, that's a bad start. That's a bad start. Alright, well, things are going downhill. Yeah, I got clipped trying to EX thrust, so Marvin gonna take it. Rio. This character's fucked up. Alright, so loser semis. We're gonna have Royal Heart and Kilo. I'm genuinely unsure if these two have ever played before. So we'll see how this goes. Also unsure who Royal Heart's gonna go with. Like, he did just show the Matera. I don't know if he's gonna want to run Matera against Gran or if he's gonna go with DJ. Yeah, it looks like he's going with the comfort pick, sticking with Matera.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
All right, so this is going to be tough for Royal Heart. I mean, this is definitely a you get one mistake as Matera. Yeah, Kilo keeping his pressure pretty safe too. Going with the 214L, not overextending with the boot yet, not burning his timers, just trying to take a slow approach. What a 2H. Even though he didn't get anything for it, just showing... What? Grand, please. I'm glad that missed, because that's what you get for Grand's 2H being messed up. Oh, didn't quite get the run up 5M, but still pretty good control here for Kilo. Well, interesting. So he didn't get the counter hit, but EX Boot did at least let him maintain the corner positioning, but Royal Heart able to work his way back to mid-screen, and another heads up. I want to stress how hard it actually is to 2H Matera's assault. And he's now shown it like 100% of the time. If he was not locked down by an arrow and Royal Heart let it rip, he's anti-aired both of them. Alright, better start for Royal Heart here. Gonna get punished by the EX Fireball and the hard knockdown, and yeah, Kilo doing the right thing. When you get that knockdown against Matera, rather than trying to find like some super crazy setup, since she doesn't have a DP to worry about safe jumping or anything, all you really need to do is just run and push her body closer to the corner. Use all of your available hard knockdown time to get her closer to the corner. Oh no, that hurts, getting hit by that EX Fireball. Now he's got to spend the rest of the time one boot from death. There's the counter hit. Yeah, conversion. Oh, no, but he missed the super. All right, able to clean it up, but that was a scary drop for a moment.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, to answer questions in the chat, I mean, Matera is a very solid zoner, but you have to be good at defense to be successful with her, because the offensive output of several characters is so high that just getting counter hit once, missing one block. You can see here, this is... Yeah, that cost over 50% for one super, and now there's the second touch and she's gone. Like, you need to go an entire round without cracking and getting counter hit by overhead. All right, got a close 5H. Maybe thought he was going to get a far 5H there. All right, looking for the counter hit, trying to find the wall bounce with the 5U. Good block by Royal Heart. Still trying to work his way out of the corner. Oh, no, and Kilo just patient. Things are looking rough for Royal Heart here. He doesn't even have super available for a reversal yet, and he's just going to get bonked straight into super, and that's going to close it out. Kilo moving on in losers. All right, so I was hoping to not have to deal with the run back, but here it is. Going to be myself against Kilo. 3 out of 5, it is losers finals. In for the long haul.
Catalina versus Gran.
I'm really glad I like this pink Catalina. I'm very happy with my color change that I made last week. Okay. Ah, sweet, it's just close enough. Wow, I got punished for spot dodging that. Nice DP. That's fine. All I wanted was out of the corner. I tried to anti-air late. Oh, I ran into a button. Ouch. That was... I didn't need to run in there. I got a little antsy.
Battle 2. Engage.
Too close. Yeah, gonna get the punish there. Oh, I thought I was gonna get far 5H. Yeah, can't anti-air Grand forever. Waiting for my fireball to come back before I engage, yeah. Yeah. That's what I did wrong in the first round that I didn't there, is I didn't wait to engage. Fighting Grand is just like really being aware of what he has available and knowing when to just not fuck with him. I think he thought I was going to go on the other side. This is going to be close. I did the easy input. I think it's enough damage. Yeah. Yeah, I commentate my own turn. I mean, I'm not going to commentate a major because I'm usually busy working on the stream, but I'm running this out of my bedroom. Oh, that JU still made contact? All right. Too close. Nice jump. Oh, no. I knew as soon as I jumped and he didn't do anything, I knew I was in trouble. Nice 2M. What? I heard a move. I heard a move. He said something. What was that? I want to see the playback. What was the move? Fuck. Late on the whiff punish. Late on the DP. Oh my god, he recovered in time to 2H still? This character's messed up. Oh, what a whiff punish. That was sick. Yeah. That was a very good round from Kilo, actually. I got smoked. Alright, one apiece. This is a 3 out of 5. It's losers finals. Ooh, he didn't hold my fake setup. God, I'm just a little late on everything. Oh, good tack. I really wanted the back throw there to get out of the corner, but I was able to work back to mid-screen. It's okay. Oh my god, he's always ready with 2H. I'm dead. I feel like that's the hardest part of fighting Kilo is like, as a cat player, I know that I have very powerful air normals with JM and JU, but he's always ready. Okay, that's fine. I'll hold that TP. I gotta stop running. He's ready with the close normal there. I'm just going to take the damage here. I don't think this is... Yeah, this is definitely not going to kill, but I'd rather have my timer for the next potential touch. Without EX Fireball, I don't think I was going to be able to kill off that touch. No, I missed my dash. Come on. Oh my god. Oh god, that's very frustrating. I missed my fucking micro dash into throw. Come on.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Okay, I got lucky there. Why is that sweep so good? Nice challenge. Missed my dash again, and I died for missing another fucking micro dash. Jesus Christ, come on. Ugh. I'm actually tight. Like, 2 straight rounds just smoked to missing a dash. Yeah, this is going downhill. That's punish, yeah. Alright, not out yet. Then that was a super, come on. Yeah. Well, if you want to win, sometimes you gotta actually hit your inputs and not miss them in the clutch. And if you do, you lose. That's how it goes. That sucks. GG's. So Kilo gonna have an opportunity coming from the losers, try to reclaim his throne. Marvin Pie gonna be on the winner's side. Good situation for Marvin where he just has to win one 3 out of 5 set. Kilo's gonna have to win a 3 out of 5 to drag Marvin into losers with him, and then another one to take the tournament. Yeah, I know I sound salty because I am. I'm not salty about losing. I never get mad at a loss. I only get mad at missing inputs. That is literally the only thing in a fighting game that will make me mad, is doing something and the game's like, nah, you didn't do that. That's why I sound so salty. Like, if I go for something and it's the wrong decision and I get smoked for it, I'm all about that. That's the entire point of the game, right? Is outplaying or getting outplayed on the RPS, but when I can't even approach the RPS because I'm not getting the thing I'm trying to do, then I get really tight. Alright, so Marvin Pie, this is going to be kind of a test of like attrition for Marvin Pie, right? Like, Kilo's going to be coming at him and he's got to wait out a long set. And there's stuff like that, right? Like, up close, he tries to push his advantage. Gets a really nice roll, though. Nice recognition of the crouching, too. That 214L would not have, or 236L would not have comboed if Kilo was standing. So Marvin already playing really heads up in this round. All right, GG holding down Lanush. And that's what's so big about GG. Like, even if you trade with a projectile or you block it on the way down, it always still comes out. Nice full screen whiff punish. And he cashes. I really like that. Rather than bringing Gran close and going for Oki, he actually just cashed out the damage. Oh, no, and Kilo tried to sneak underneath the ball and ran forward into it. Yeah, Marvin out of there. Kilo just threatening with the run into nothing, and Marvin just bailing out. And, I mean, that's the right thing to do against Gran, right? All right. Pretty fortunate there. So that was a counter hit boot, but it was just shy of the wall bounce, and Marvin able to wait out the EX, finds his way out of the corner, and boot timer's down for Grand. So Marvin in pretty good shape right now. And you can see, like, Marvin is approaching this in a way that is kind of specific to recognition of what Grand can do. When he gets the whip, he's doing the explosion follow-up to the whip rather than the drag in, because he's not trying to give the opportunity for Grand to DP out to start pressure. Marvin trapped in the corner, though. It's going to be hard. Yeah, using the sweep. That's probably Fairies' best tool for getting out of the corner, is just sweep. He did spend 214H, though. Makes it a little bit harder in that he can't use 214L, which is just very good for working your way out of the corner. Yeah, Marvin not trying to push his advantage at all here, just being really slow. And Kilo recognizing, like, there's enough life lead and the time's ticking down. Yeah, it goes for the boot, but that was at a space where it would have been safe anyways. Good job by Kilo and just not overextending.
Battle 3, engage.
All right, both players slowing things down. Nobody wants to lose this first game here. Yeah, good spacing on that there. It made the sweep would basically be faster than what Fairies' fire options were, and kind of low profile her close options. Oh no! And he got caught. I think that was a backdash actually caught by the whip, and Marvin cashing out. Yeah, there's the DP, and that's exactly what I was talking about earlier, that Marvin was just not dragging Gran in and foregoing Oki because he didn't want to get DP'd, and the first time he tried it, he got DP'd into hard knockdown in the corner. Pretty even life, anyone's match here. Marvin probably going to be looking for the install, but he's not going to have time to use it. Kilo going to take game one. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier on. People act like Fairy having a DP is like some absurd strength of hers. I feel it's the opposite. I think Fairy having a DP is possibly her biggest liability, especially since it was pretty significantly nerfed. So you can, pretty much everyone can whiff a light into it and block, or do like a close 5L, 2L string, and that's both a frame trap and it'll block DP. Yeah, I am thankful that Fairy has a DP. I have no idea how you would ever hit this character 2 times in a round if one of them was not baiting out a DP. What an air grab! And that, I mean, the giant BlazBlue style air grabs in this game, that's basically the only way to catch Fairy out of whip, because she has like no damn hurt box in the air. All right, check in with the 5L. Yeah, and you see there, I was talking about how 214L, even if it whiffs, it's so hard to punish. You see it. I think it has like 16 recovery frames or something. It has like the same recovery as a medium or as her sweep. Like, nearly impossible to whip punish. Kilo trying to backdash out, find some better spacing, and ended up getting smacked by a 5H. Oh no. This is the weird position, right? Where Marvin on paper is in very good shape. Yeah, he's able to find the anti-air, but all of that, with that EX Fireball timer there, that was just literally one 5H from being Kilo's round. Alright, catches the roll with the 2L. Good start for Kilo here, pushing the corner. Nice roll, finds a counter hit. That's big damage with the close 5H. All right, good mix here. So this is the scary part for Marvin, right? Is like, how much do you want to risk? I think he hit combo limit there, and yeah, just anti-air. That was an empty jump by Kilo. He was just looking to get closer, but nice patience with Marvin. Sniffs it out, finds the anti-air. He's going to put a game on the board.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
That's too close, yeah. Good punish by Marvin. Spends the EX for the hard knockdown. Able to get back to mid-screen. I'm always iffy on Fairies spending 214H if it's not in a corner combo, just because 214L is so valuable as a block string ender and as like a buffer from sweep. To me, it's just kind of a hard sell to not have that timer available. Wow, recovered in time to punish the roll. Marvin has install available. We'll see if he's able to find a hit or if he decides to use it for a mix-up here. He does like using the install. There it is. That's a whiff punish. Nice. Yeah, it does the explosion just to keep him out. And GG from behind with the chair.
Battle 2. Engage.
All right, Marvin just blocking his way out. Plus frames on EX Fireball. Nice tech. Oh, he tried to roll, though, and Kilo is ready for those rolls all the time. Punishes it with the close 5H into big damage. All right, Marvin finds the anti-air into hard knockdown. Going to use GG to put up a wall to try and buy some space here. Oh, yeah, boot caught, but that was actually a really funky height for the boot. It's not going to matter. Yeah, he caught the EX boot super high, and it kind of threw off the timing of when he was going to go for the close 5M follow-up.
Battle 3. Engage.
All right, really important round to see who's able to get the second game on the board here. All right, Marvin rolling out, trying to stay evasive. Counter hit boot, going to push him to the corner. Luckily for him, too far for the wall bounce again. That's what I'm talking about. As a way out, sweep into 214L, but Kilo comes right back in with the big damage. All right, Marvin's got to try to work his way out of the corner here. Yeah, Kilo being very disrespectful, recognizing that, like, it's going to take a lot for Fairy. Fairy's not going to do the amount of health he has in one combo. All right, did he bite with anything? Yeah, he does catch it. This is going to be full animation. This should push Marvin mostly back to mid-screen as well. I believe they come down at mid-screen. Oh, no, actually, Fairy's still pretty close to the corner. This is still really dangerous for her. Boot is a threat at any point now. Marvin finds the whiff punish, but it's not a counter hit, so it doesn't combo. A nice reaction. That is something you don't want to test on Marvin. He has those young man reactions, able to find the EXDP. Going to go up 2-1, and Marvin just needs one more game to put this away. Kilo back to the room. Let's see if we see a character change. It looks like he re-upped already. I don't see him in the pause menu. Maybe just taking a break. Yeah, looks like we're going right back in. Should be the same matchup.
Fairies versus Red.
All right, one more game for Kilo's tournament life here today.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Pretty good start for Marvin here. Has 50% down, pretty good positioning on screen, and he finds the crouching, the 5H against crouching, so he's able to get the whip, but GG didn't fire off in time for him to get the combo there. Now he's pushed into the corner. And this entire life lead was almost undone on just one hit. Caught with the roll and the run-up 5L finds it. This is actually probably dead. Yeah, that's done. And you see how quickly this match can turn around with one mistake from Fairy, and that is, you know, Fairy's drawback. She's, oh wow, didn't kill. And again, you see the reactions from Marvin. He's going to put out the ball. DP is available here for Kilo, but he's going to fall into it and gets caught by the wall of just animals coming at him, the zoo.
Battle 2. Engage.
That was really good clutch by Marvin, right? Like, Kilo definitely put some fear into him with that comeback, and Marvin was able to stay solid, didn't overextend. Good challenge on the overhead, finds the 5L out. Marvin bleeding here, though. Oh, no, but he missed his combo, and Marvin wasn't ready to punish. I really like that by Kilo. So he was going to be punished either way at that spacing for boot, so why not let the EXDP rip? And if Marvin misses his punish, you get it, and that's what happened. Oh, wow. Counter hit 2H in his face. All right, Marvin rolling, trying to avoid the jump in. Going to get hit by counter hit boot. Kilo cashing out both timers. Big damage, finds the throw. Yeah, just meaty too well, but he didn't dash up far enough for his throw. Marvin gets another chance here. Oh, stuffed with the jump in, though. Game 4, going to go to Kilo. We've made it down to reset game. If Marvin wins this, he puts the tournament away. If Kilo wins, this is going to reset. It's going to bring Marvin Pie into losers, and we're going to have a fresh 3 out of 5 to determine the winner today.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, wow. Stuffing her ground normals with the JH. All right, boot's gone. Oh, he didn't dial that out. Could have done like EX whip or something, but going to get... Yeah, waits out the DP. Marvin really likes that setup because it is DP safe. And he gets the corner, but he mistimed a little too early on the empty jump throw. That was a big mistake. Kilo taking advantage of it, finding the back throw for the side switch. Okay, Marvin with the corner positioning, trying to cage here. Just got to get GG on the screen again to hold. Yeah, there's the anti-air. GG with the confirm. Doesn't spend the super. He did spend the EXDP though, so yeah, that was a clutch hit. He didn't have DP available, so if he would have gotten hit early there, that would have been a rough few seconds for him. Marvin on tournament point. Nice. And again, you can see Marvin kind of learned his lesson on the one time that he dragged Kilo towards him and got DP'd out of his setup, and now he's consistently taking the explosion off a whip and just keeping Gran on the other side of the screen and just cashing out the damage. All right, ball. This is one touch for the tournament here, and he finds the sweep, but it was too far away. Kilo hanging on by a thread, and the 2M's gonna find its mark. Marvin Pie taking Granblue this week. That's going to be his first SSSO championship. Congrats to him. All right. That was a fun tournament. Really good patience by Marvin. And it's the change of gears, right? Marvin waited until he had the right hit in the corner, and that's when he went in. That's when he went ham with the offense, put out the ball, went for the mix-up, and the rest of that match in neutral, he stayed super patient, wasn't running at Kilo, wasn't dragging Kilo towards him, giving opportunities to DP. He just, waited. And sometimes, this is a slow game sometimes, right? Like, sometimes that's the right thing to do, is just do nothing when doing something can get you punished, but doing nothing can't get you punished. Because the offensive output is so big. Punishes can do so much in this game that just not opening the window can lead you to winning a tournament like that. So great stuff to Marvin. So that is going to be all that we have for Granblue. We're not going to be done today, though. We are going to be back at 5 Central with Guilty Gear today. If you want to support the pot, I'm going to leave this open for another half hour or so. You can hit matcherino.com/T/SSSO062020 GBVS. That string at the end there, you can use that as a coupon code and throw 50 cents into the pot for free. You can also check out the offerings from Kites and Books. Anything purchased from the marketplace section there does go, pretty healthy amount of that goes directly into our pots. And if you want to support the tournament directly, you can check out the shirts like the one I'm wearing with the official Waifu Dome art by Quasimodo X. And if you want to follow us on social to keep track of what's going on with the tournaments, you can hit us up here. I'm at the Waifu Dome specifically for tournament announcements, for what games are coming on what weeks. You can follow myself at BG Callisto, and the YouTube there you can see where to catch the archives. And if you want to join the Discord, which is required for participating in these events, you can check that link down there. So with that, thanks to everyone who tuned in and participated. Again, I'm Callisto. I'm the person both running and streaming this tournament. And having a decent run today myself. My highest placing in SSSO, I believe. We're with that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in 2.5 hours with Guilty Gear. So I hope you guys look forward to that action, and we'll be back.